I watched the grenade pin get pulled. The moment that punk threw it, I snatched it right out of the air. Not a flicker of fear on my face. The name's Luke. I've got the hardest skin on the planet. Bullets feel like nothing more than a light scratch. That's not even the whole story. My strength is off the charts. I can twist a pistol into a pretzel in an instant. So, how did I get these powers? Not too long ago, I was framed and thrown in prison. The warden there ran the place like his personal kingdom, but I wasn't afraid to die. I challenged him at every turn. It didn't take long before they taught me a brutal lesson. They beat me to within an inch of my life. The prison doctor, seeing I was a goner anyway, decided to use me for a human experiment. Right at that moment, the warden stormed in. He walked straight to the controls and cranked everything to the max, turning the temperature and data in the chamber all the way up. He thought he'd seize the chance to torture me good, but things went sideways. The warden and the doctor were blown to bits, but I, miraculously, survived. Not only were all my injuries completely healed, I found my hands surging with power. I followed up with a punch that shattered the wall. Even more amazing, my hand was perfectly fine. Just like that, I punched through the prison's impregnable walls with my bare hands. Then I made my escape. To stay off the radar, I changed my name and laid low, working at my good friend's barbershop. One night, a bunch of punks barged into a Chinese restaurant, demanding protection money from the elderly couple inside. I happened to be passing by. I told them to get lost and fast. Those punks flew into a rage. Facing down threats from the whole group of them, I only said a few words.
Not the way I want to. I'd kill you.
The words barely left my mouth before a baseball bat came swinging at my face. I raised my arm and blocked it, then slammed him hard into the wall. A fearless bald guy stood up and without a word, threw a punch straight at my face. His wrist snapped instantly. A scream of agony filled the entire room. Next, I tossed him out like yesterday's trash. Another punk, seeing this, immediately drew his gun. But after the gunshot rang out, his buddy just stood there, stunned. Not only was I unhurt, I had caught the bullet with my bare hand.
You want some? I don't even like these niggas, man.
Back then, I didn't know I'd messed with the wrong people. I was about to face their vicious payback. One night, a thug, armed with 2 UMP-9s, unleashed a hail of bullets into the barbershop. Though I used my body to shield my friend's son in time, my friend wasn't so lucky he took a bullet. To protect the boy, I couldn't risk a move and play dead. The thugs combed through the shop for 5 minutes. They even took a backpack. It contained my friend's life savings. After they left, I stood up. The boy was unhurt, but my friend on the floor was fading fast. After that, I stormed Cottonmouth's lair all by myself. With no weapon, I punched straight through a wall, pulled out a steel pipe, and kept going. These punks were like insects to me, easily dealt with. Even under heavy machine gun fire, I ignored every single bullet. I just rammed him and knocked him out cold. Then I kicked open a huge iron door. Behind it was Cottonmouth's vault. I emptied it without a second thought. The next evening, I was eating lunch at that same Chinese restaurant, completely unaware danger was closing in. I saw Cottonmouth up on the roof, raising a rocket launcher. He fired a shot right at the restaurant below. I had no time to run. In an instant, the place erupted in flames and was blasted to bits. The fire department showed up soon after, but the building was already a smoldering ruin. The fire captain said no one could have survived a blast like that. But right then,